Welcome back to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. I'm back for another reaction, and today I'm going to be reacting to Tom Macdonald. I've done a couple Tom Macdonald reactions on my channel. Not a lot of them have picked up traction. I know a lot of my subscribers aren't into rap music, but Tom Macdonald is an artist of a different kind. And I think if you don't like the music he makes, it's because you haven't heard one of his songs that will connect with you in a way to make you connect with his music in a better way. So I am going to continue reacting to Tom Macdonald. I want to spread the word of this artist. He's a very unique artist. He is loved by many and hated by many, but with the haters, I think the haters love the artists more than the people who love them do, because they listen to their music to hate them, whereas the other people listen to their music just to love them. And it's almost like they listen to their music when they don't have to, and they do it anyways. But aside from that, the video we're going to watch today is one of my personal favorites of Tom Macdonald. It's not a super hardcore rap video or anything like that. It's actually a video that I think can connect with anybody. The video has to do with life and growing up and becoming an adult and wanting to go back and become a kid again. So the song has a theme that anybody can connect to, and I think if any song will connect people with Tom Macdonald, I believe the song I Wish will. I've been listening to Tom Macdonald for years now. Tom Macdonald is a one-man show. He has his wife who does a lot of his production and stuff like that, but Tom Macdonald is like a one-man show with a YouTube channel. So you have to give credit to the man where the credit is due. With the high production quality of his videos and everything else that he puts into his work and his music and his lyrics, you have to respect the man. And for some reason, a lot of people find Tom Macdonald's hooks, they don't like them. And, you know, even when I started listening to Tom Macdonald, I felt that. I loved his verses, everything he spit in his lyrics and his verses. But when it came to his hooks, they didn't seem to fit. And that grew on me though. And the hooks I love just as much as the verses now. So I just want you to keep that in mind if you do feel that way when you are hearing Tom Macdonald for the first time. But let's get into this. Tom Macdonald, I Wish. As well, this is a very sensitive and touching video. I just kind of remembered that, and it always touches me. So this is going to be a good reaction. Let's go. I wish.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom Macdonald. I'd be
just like him. I love how this video starts out with all the different people showing the way they judge themselves and showing all different people of all different races, all different humans, and how they all feel the same in some way or in a different way, but it's all the same. They're all doing the same thing to themselves, and we just have to get past that. No judgment. I wish.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom Macdonald. I'd be
just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward, and I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller.
First off, in the song, I love the piano in it. You guys know I love the piano. If you're one of my subscribers, every time I hear a piano, grabs me. And the way that Tom Macdonald's just sitting there playing the piano, I don't know if he actually plays the piano or if it was just for the video or whatever, but he probably does play the piano. But the piano just captures me right off. And then the lyrics that he starts spitting about how he wishes he wasn't sober, and he wishes the party wasn't over. He wishes he was younger in that sense, and he wasn't grown up, and he could go back. And then he goes on saying that happiness, it's right around the corner. We're always looking for it. And then we grow up and become an adult, and we don't find it, you know? And then the lyrics about wishing to be anxious and wanting to fast forward to become an adult when you're a kid. And then when you become an adult, you want to rewind, but they don't make that controller for you. I really like those lyrics.
I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter, and I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal.
And the lyrics he comes with here, I wish the nights were longer. I wish the days were shorter. I wish I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. And then he goes on to say, I feel crazy. I want to be normal. I wish I could kill myself but also be immortal. That's just pure poetry. Anybody who can deny the lyrics that Tom Macdonald is writing in this song are not just pure poetry. They're looking at rap in the wrong way. He may be rapping, but it's listen to the lyrics and feel the words.
I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter, and I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different. I was happy. I was calmer. I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine. I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, nah, nah. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, nah, nah.
And you know, I love the hook in this song. It kind of brings an epic feeling to the song, almost as if the concept of the song is growing up and wanting to go back and be a kid again. But at the same time, when you're a kid, you want to grow up and be an adult. So it's almost like a circle, like a loop. And I think the hook kind of exemplarizes that. And Tom, I love the ooh na na part. The part that you add there at the end, it just wouldn't, the song wouldn't be the same, the hook wouldn't be the same without that ooh na na.
I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30 and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty.
And now here in the second verse, he's talking more about how once you become an adult, you start wanting to go back. You start wanting to be younger, because the older you get, the closer you get. And I love the lyrics, how he's talking about how his memories start becoming blurry, and now he's turning 30, and the voices in his head are trying to hurt him. You know, it's just the thoughts that we have about everything. Thoughts we have about death, about what is this real, is that real? What is real?
The Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister, and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it.
And I love here how Tom Macdonald says he needs nothing in life but his family and his friends. That's all we need. All we need is other people around. And I love the way he delivers it with, I need my mother and my brother and my sister and
I'm a rapper, like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend until I call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, nah, nah, nah.
And you have to love the Back to the Future reference with the DeLorean and how he's wishing to go back in time, and the DeLorean's right there for him.
I wish we were kids again, before everything was on Instagram. Ayo. Things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo. Wished I was big like then. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
And I love how when he goes back in time in the DeLorean, it takes us back to pictures of him and home videos of him as a kid. And it just brings back memories, because anybody from my generation probably remembers stuff like that from our parents. That's when cameras came out and stuff, that was a friggin' thing to have home videos. Like, a lot of the newer generation may not understand that because everybody has cameras nowadays, but a lot of this home video stuff, and it really rings home with me.
I wish we were kids again, before everything was on Instagram. Ayo. Things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo. Wished I was big like then. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
I wish on shooting stars
Maybe it's a little too far. I love that song. As you can see, it invoked the same friggin' feeling it does every time I hear it. And it's one of those songs that it has the power to invoke that feeling if you listen and you feel what the artist is saying. And that's why it has become a song that I love. And it's one of my favorite Tom Macdonald songs. I love all of his stuff, but that's one song it's one of those touching emotional songs to me. It just relates to me, all the stuff he's talking about when you're kids and stuff like that, I did a lot of that stuff growing up too. And so I think almost anybody can relate to that song. And let me know your comments, what you think of Tom Macdonald after hearing that song. Hopefully it invoked the same reaction in you that it did me, and you'll explore some more of Tom Macdonald's music. And I will be back as the beats of our heart and the lyrics of our soul play on forever. Thank you for watching. Bye.